Two stars being used to try and block it off, but look at the approach again. This is FBX moving their way through the double doors. Artis already going to be gaining all of this space right into the back of the site.
And how do PaperX play the retakes with this composition? They have the dimensional drift to work with.
Oh, risk could be taken indeed. Artis now, the door opening.
And here's Forsaken looking to gain information. He can ping out positions on the map for this
Oh, what a kill.
A find! A flash to find it, but FBX 2 kills. Looking clean in this post plant. Reaffirming the crossfire setups that they've got, the thing that has carried them so far in this tournament.
Mindfreak dodges the flash actually.
Tries to make a play to spray down. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, still does the damage, but FBX, they win out the round, an important one at that. Ensuring the PaperX don't get that lead to run away with it.
They hit back. They hit hard. What a rare, fast round coming out from FBX. And what a sick play by Artis. Finding that pick onto Jing neutralizes all of the aggression in the retake.
There's just no way you'll favor that.
And also, what a switch up of tempo. I think we could count on one hand the amount of times that FBX have gone for fast pushes in this series.
That's why it ends up being so dangerous.
Here comes Jing. Here comes Jing.
Yeah, speaking of the pace, speaking of the fast play, lets the stun ball rip right around the side again, and he knows the positioning, he knows Sugetsu is isolated, but Artis responds in kind. Holding down the staircase. Drive still in play. Tip-tap of his feet, just trying to run around the map, but the positioning, of course, is going to be known here.
Jeez,
Artis. Down, Artis. Great crosshair placement. Shot to the cranium. Jing is shut down.
Artis is saving the round for them at this point. Benkai's only got a stinger to work with. Can't even pick anything else up.
Difference maker, hasn't he? Shao. Catching his angle.
Oh,
There's the
damn.
kill.
Shao.
It's up in the air in terms
How
of who
they
might
put
be able
this
to be
one
winning
back?
that one, but looks like Divide opting to play back and save this one. Benkai obviously doesn't want to bring this stinger into
No way he got that kill.
He won't be given the choice either way. What a round for Artis to turn up. Getting two massively impactful kills after the rest of his team had been barreled over. And you might have been...
9-9.
You might have been fooled into believing that that was some kind of eco-crazy push coming out from PaperX as Jing popped off his ultimate, but that was them going for a force. Yeah. PaperX are now ceding control of the game as FPX tie the series up 9-9 with an economy advantage.
9. Got the guns moving into the next one as well. It feels like they've got that read. I think FPX's path, the way that they even got here, hardships, obstacles, the entire way, but it hasn't stopped them. Even when going up against the former champions of Optic, they earn their spot here, but Divide bites back the operator that he saved into that round.
Kill.
That's another hurdle for FPX to overcome. Angel not looking to get aggressive on the Hall Slug. Mindfreak would be waiting for it. And FPX, whenever these rounds start going badly, they seem to lack the map control to send things back in their favor. FPX have got to be patient here. There's still a minute 10 on the clock. They can group up, start to move over to another area of the map. But if it's Angel that leads the way, there's two players ready to punish.
I've got your trail.
Seekers in the mid round. That's for a bit of information. See if there's any players holding close, and of course there were.
It's all just a fake.
And a real hit starts to come down now onto B. A flash over the top for Forsaken to disrupt this one. As the spike being planted, now he's going to try and opt for this peak. Angle being watched. Sugetsu's covering his teammates back.
A fraction away from being able to deny the plant and buy time for the rest of his team to rotate in, especially with the Rolling Thunder. That could have been everything.
Fight still being taken though, and mid locked down by Angel, ensuring that they can't get away with any mischief. Divide and Benkai up against this one with the crossfire and the post-plant setup. FPX more than favored.
Divide's just going to have to try and save this operator once again. Like we expected. FPX are going to try and take the lead here and hold on to it. Benkai making it a little more dangerous, a little more expensive. But at the end of the day, it is FPX taking the lead, the first team to get to double digits in map 5.
How close are these teams, man?
They started 3 players away from even being able to attend Reykjavik. They're now 3 rounds away from winning in Copenhagen. PaperX forced to take a timeout as they adjust to what FPX have thrown at them.
And you can feel it, Josh. The momentum of this map, it's been backwards and forwards, trading hands. The timeout, I think, forces the question for them now to see how they can deal with this. FPX's adjustments, the adaptations they've made, they've just been elite all series long, all tournament long.
They certainly have. FPX have done such an incredible job so far, and this one round could tip the entire balance in their favor. PaperX on the verge of being broken once more. 15 seconds left in their timeout to confer with Alex and try and find out what the game plan should be. PaperX must win this round to keep their dreams alive.
So important. In the past, PaperX are a team, they haven't let that pressure get to them. They've come into tournaments, they've been playing a bit of fun. Their goal has always been in a distant future for champions. It's given them that edge, that bit of whimsy that they needed to often just better themselves against some very tough opponents.
They never have pressure on their shoulders. But when you're 1 map away, when you're 4 rounds away from lifting a trophy, maybe the dreams start to become a little more real. Maybe the pressure starts to become a little more real. FPX again moving the tempo up.
And you just don't expect this.
It was PaperX with the timeout, and FPX have decided you will not get to execute your plan. We are immediately taking B.
Here, making sure that they watch for a lot of these common angles. The spike is going to be planted. It's forced into that retake. Look at the flank angle approach. You can see that there's a gate crash all the way back into their spawn, but Jing trying to find his way up into the angle. Now the Hunter's Fury. Popping off right now for Shao to see if he can shut this one down. The kill's still flooding through. A dash and a glide. But Angel again comes out on top. Forsaken, he is into the back of their spawn. The positioning is just so far away. And FPX, what a critical round to just slowly obtain this lead. Forsaken, what can you even do in this situation?
Trying to get the punish onto Angel, but at this point the round's already lost.
It's done.
The barest of silver linings being that he can take a Vandal into the next. But FPX are 1 step closer.
And Josh, you mentioned it. FPX were denied the chance to attend Reykjavik. They were watching from the sidelines despite them being one of the top seeds this time around.
The best team in EMEA, forced to watch as other people defended the region's reputation and fought for the crown.
But they've earned their spot here this time around. More than enough.
One of the oldest cores that we have in Valorant, formed in 2020, finally looking for that place to be seated on the throne. And it's another fast play. They're working. Why change it? Artis is in.
Mindfreak just trying to work his way around the corner, but he's spotted out. He saw to see if he can find the timing. The trade is there. It's on the other extremities of the map, and the shot's still being found. Benkai, what a pick. Angel not going to be able to watch that one for much longer. The choke point has been compromised. Shao forced to reposition and move back. Now to Nightfall. PaperX investing into this one. They know how important it is, but they need more on top of it. The Rolling Thunder, it scatters them. The utility Jing, what a timing. Moves to the side, but Zipan again comes back around. An instantaneous trade. Half on the defuse. They're sticking it all away. Benkai, you're an absolute menace. But he's shut down, still down to the 1v1 to buy. Zipan forced to offload the Seekers, and he will not get it off.
What an enormous play to take FPX to map point, match point, tournament point.
1 enemy remaining.
Down 1.
And just phenomenal plays by Zipan. The rotations, the dodging, the juking, the weaving, moving around. He's earned his team the final stepping stone.
And these adaptations have been awesome. The fast rounds have been excellently coordinated. And it feels like they're not afraid at all to mix up the tempo. They can feel the game is within their control. FPX's fate's in their own hands here.
Throwing forwards. Forward, but he's tagged up now. Look at this horse control. Artist has already made the moves. Up into it, the horn spots him out, spam down. That's a crossfire setup. Side of the wall, Artist really nowhere to run, but it's an instantaneous pivot once more.
PaperX have read it. Mind Freak and Divide, ready to collect this for the C's, a fault line.
They have to shut this down. They have to find value. The Paulie hears it with the footsteps. An opening kill going their way once more.
There's the pull, there's the fault line. PaperX holding on.
But Chow, one step closer, Josh, one step closer.
That's got them through the choke point as well. This is where things start to get very dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous, but still Forsaken, performing under the pressure to get to aims, the reset! Absolutely ridiculous! And what a play! 4 kills for the final throw!
And Sugetsu finishes off an insane lower bracket run that began when he was allowed to play. The rest of the team did their job getting this man onto the stage, into the playoffs, and Sugetsu delivers the killing blow, putting FPX onto the throne. And Angel could barely believe it. He's worked for so long, worked so hard to get here.
In the tournament.
And what a moment this is for them. Disbelief, you can feel it. Incredible scenes. And FPX, a team, the core of them, have been waiting for these opportunities to perform on a LAN environment time and time again.
I didn't think they'd
This
win
time
that.
they grasp it, Josh, and more. FPX being your Masters 2 Copenhagen champions.
It is a brand new team put on the throne, a new master, merciless in their run throughout the lower bracket, slaughtering dreams left, right and center, knocked out Japan, stopped DRX from making top 3, killed every other EMEA team, gone in for that trophy, and have now taken down the People's Champions, the most fun team we had in the tournament. No fun allowed.
No fun allowed indeed. Shutting
Dream
down
crushers.
every single storyline. Winning the hearts of the crowd as well on either side.
Denying Optic from going to the back-to-back as well. And the streak continues. Every tournament, there must be a new winner in Valorant. But for these kind of people, I mean, it's just more of the same.
Absolutely. These teams have performed so well all up to this one. What a finale, what a way to end it in our grand finals here in the exchange of the fist bumps. Respect being shown to the two competitors.
Incredible two teams delivering an incredible match. Easily the best grand finals that we've had at a Masters event. And one of the most worthy winners.
Their names being chanted, recorded in the annals of VCT history. They've made their mark now and look forward into champions.
And what a way to do it. It couldn't have been done in much more of an EMEA style. I love the fact that PaperX went out their way. But at the end of the day, FPX pulling out a composition that was new to them in terms of Breeze, Artist on the Jet, Zipan playing Sky, moving over to some classic, informational Valorant. And that's how they get it done.
What a style, the preparation, paying dividends over and over again, and Sugetsu, just a ridiculous play towards the end. Look how much it means to them, man, look how much it means.
That's FPX in their first international tournament. Imagine if they'd been able to go to ones previously and think about what they'll be able to do in the future. What a team to finally sit at the top of the pile.
Absolutely outlandish scenes, and now Golden Boy is down on the floor with our Masters 2 champions.
is Europe winning another?
Last April, FPX had to sit back and watch Masters Reykjavik from the sidelines. Today, there are no more what-ifs. They overcame every single obstacle in their way, and every single piece fell right into place. Ladies and gentlemen, your Masters Copenhagen champions, Fun Plus Phoenix! Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, FPX! An incredible run for this team. It started off in near tragedy, but here they stand today as your champions in Copenhagen. Can we get it one more time for FPX, ladies and gentlemen? And now, I have all of them here standing by. Congratulations, now we get to do this for real. Artist, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling fucking amazing, that's all I'm gonna
That's
say.
right, baby!
I wanna say something. FPX! 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 Listen, we're taking over the world tonight.
They're taking over the world tonight, he says!
We fought Copenhagen, we're going champions, and we're doing it again.
Doing it again, love it, man. Sugetsu, you had the final 2 kills. You weren't even here at the start of this tournament. How does it feel to just do it all?
To be honest, I have no words. I didn't even trust a few weeks ago that I will be here because of these problems, you know. Also,
don't worry, they're saying Sue.
yeah,
No booze, no booze. It's Sue.
Thank you, guys.
Get Sue.
But I also wanted to say thank you to Cider, this mascot, to help in our team. Also, they did much.
That's right. Huge shout out to Cider. Zipan, my man, it used to be, you know, I just blown away every single time I see you play, and now you're here today, you're a champion, it must feel like you're on top of the world right now.
Muchas gracias para nosotros.
Love it. Angel, you and I stand on this stage, probably the oldest people here, but yet you are a champion, and I'm just some schmuck interviewing you.
I can describe what it means to me, and I want to say thank you to everyone who came here, and especially to a guy with Ukrainian flag.
There it is. There it is. Shao, ladies and gentlemen, the Shao Show is in full effect. You are a madman. How do you do it? How do you continue to just clutch after clutch after clutch?
Guys, secret is like easy. I just wearing shorts in the grand final.
He wears
like short buff, guys, nothing else.
The key to success is to show them legs, baby. Show them legs. And finally, our coach, Doom Bros, your first LAN, and you are a coach of champions. How does it feel, brother?
Tired, but good.
Are you gonna take a good nap tonight?
I think I'm gonna sleep for maybe 1 month or something like this.
1 month slumber, baby, but don't sleep too long because you got champions to prepare for.
Thank everyone for coming, and thank you Sliggy and Tarek for keeping me company after the matches.
And last thing, artists, I just want you to, you know, just go ahead, have fun, play with the crowd, say something.
Listen.
Go for it.
No, listen. A big after party, okay? Message me on Twitter, boys. There's a big one going on.
Okay, and Artist is paying.
Drinks it on me.
Artist is paying the whole thing, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Fun Plus Phoenix.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead, send it right back over to the desk to break down that incredible grand final.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. EMEA on top, baby! I waited so long to say that again. so long.
I don't think it's been that long.
It's been a long time. It's been about 8 months.
Wasn't it Paper X, Paper X, Paper X? Wasn't that how it was?
I'm from EMEA, Bola. I will say, I am also a very proud Paper girl. We're going to celebrate FPX, but who knew that Paper X were going to take a team like FPX all the way to map 5 and do that?
That's an incredible matchup that we just had history. I sat here, it started map number 5, I turned to Ron, I said, what a pleasure it is to sit here in the first audience of the first grand finals we've ever had with an audience, and they bring us to a map 5, we go the half, and it goes the distance, and I said to myself, I couldn't ask for a better matchup. That is two teams that fought tooth and nail to be some of the best teams in the world.
And also, I gotta say, we heard that in the Ryzen post-match interview with Golden Boy, just how much this all means to them, and how much individually, differently. You know, Angel has won quite a few tournaments, but you can see there, this one meant a lot to someone as experienced as him.
Well, it takes a lot, I think, for an in-game leader to do something for so long, go into a game which has similarities but is completely different in the way you have to set up, the way you have to almost maneuver your team, bring in a load of youngsters and almost just mold them into the pieces he needed them to be, and then do it again after having so many problems in the past just to get to this point. The man has overcome everything.
Yeah, like we said at the beginning, we lost faith in FPX last year.
We did.
And finally, we have a reason to have faith in them again. Obviously, there were hurdles along the way, but this last map, man, they figured out how to play against a comp that has never been seen before on the fly, and they make it work.
And I mean, Artis had a bit of a quiet series up until that point. We hadn't really put him on any of the MVPs throughout those maps there. We didn't highlight him so much. We tried, and there were moments he had a few pop-off moments. But when they really needed the man to stand up, make the difference, he comes in on Breeze and he lights it up.
Yeah, man, he deserves to have all the arrogance in the world on stage after that, because he definitely turned up and in some rounds felt like he was really willing the team forward to continue to make and let Angel be able to work his magic.
You know, and then the first few maps, he's like, oh, I'm just kind of chilling a little bit. It's like, oh, guys, we could actually lose this one. All right, I'm just going to slam them back into the ground.
He had the after party in the back of his head. He's like, I really want to go to that after party.
He was already there mentally. He's like, okay, guys, I guess I'll start playing.
Yeah, a lot of crazy things happened on that map and on that match as well. Let's recap everything that you guys saw in today's grand final in the Prime Gaming post-match highlights.
Settle in, folks, because this is it. The grand finals, best of 5 between Paper X and FPX. It's time to crown our Masters Copenhagen winners, and the action starts right now.
Sipping at the fountain of youth out of his Red Bull cup, it seems. This guy is just insane. It's all shout. This guy's on fire.
Nice.
FPX, pure domination in map number 1.
Okay, boys, focus. It's not gonna be easy games. This map gonna be much harder.
And the confidence is there. Sky wants to claim the ace.
One enemy remaining.
Right into it, man. Let's go. And the big guy, Paper X, they're ripping him to shreds.
And that puts Paper X back level in the series. Socks, shoes, get them back on.
You got a game to play, son.
FPX immediately ripped back control into their camp. What is that shot?
Sagetsu! What a monster! In the blink of an eye, the map secured.
Paper X looking for a rebuttal, looking to send this to a 5th. Hey! Let's go, boys! Paper X are taking us to a 5th.
Boys, be less emotional, okay? Remember, mostly we're having fun.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Paper X
Remaining.
never letting their foot off the gas. Hey! Let's go!
But at the end of the day, it is FPX taking the lead.
Enemy. Last player standing.
And what a raid! 4 kills for the final blow!
And Sugetsu delivers the killing blow, putting FPX onto the throne.
The 4 kills for the final blow!
And Sugetsu delivers the killing blow, putting FPX onto the throne.
The fans are still FPX. I know early on stage, you know, they thanked Cider. They specifically called him out. Cider obviously helped them in this tournament. But I also want to thank Batty G as well, you know, just in the beginning of this year, because they gained enough points from that win to be able to qualify for champions in the end.
Is there a team ever in history, in Valorant history, that we've had to thank so many substitutes for a singular team in a singular year? That's an incredible feat. And I think Artis pointed out right at the beginning of the tournament, he said, even with subs, 1, 2 subs even, we are one of the best core teams in the world. Don't even forget it. And they have absolutely proven that.
Yeah, and I think even with Artis saying that, everybody still doubted this team, myself included. We saw the fact that they're playing with subs, and we said no, even though we had the evidence from before in Reykjavik, when they went through those qualifying runs and completely dominated that qualifier with subs.
I will say I've learned over the years that sometimes when you interview Angel, he's gonna throw you through a loop. You're gonna be misled along the way. What I have learned is I can always believe what Artis is gonna say, because that man predicted this from the very beginning, and then they've come through and won the tournament. So you know what?
I do also just want motivational quotes from Angel just being spoken to me.
Can you stop being so emotional?
Can you stop being so emotional?
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Wow, what a balance on the team though, to have Angel on one side trying to force the Oro into comms, and Artis being like, well, I need you to calm down a little bit. I like it. I like the composition of the team.
Yeah, and speaking of the team, we asked you guys to vote for final time for the in-zone player of the match in the grand finals. The polls have closed, and we have a winner. This MVP goes to again, I actually think he has a record in EMEA of how many MVPs he's gotten. He has the most out of everyone.
Rightly so.
And rightly, now he has won the most important one on the international stage.
Yeah, I think he's given a few people, CNET maybe, giving him a run for his money.
Yeah,
I feel like that man seems to win everything, but no, Sagetsu, honestly, this has to be one of the best transfers in the history of all of Valorant. Like, you look at FPX and what they've achieved since this man has become or come onto the roster, they were always good. And he was the one move that took them from good to fantastic.
And people doubted that. Remember when he first came in, everyone's like, I don't understand this.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they're real silent now.
I mean, you should line up for a photo right now, because this man has not only made history,